Hi there, and welcome to Easy Ways to Win with Sage Alerts with me, GM Marcigan. A little bit about myself. I have 20 years of experience with Sage 100, 14 as a customer, and the past 6 years as a consultant partner. The purpose of this presentation is to share what we at Stewart Technologies have done for our customers to eliminate manual, repetitive tasks of grabbing data or doing stuff inside of Sage 100 by taking advantage of Sage Alerts and workflow. We also try to make it as simple as we can to empower our customers for initial troubleshooting steps. You guys can find out what happened when something is not working or possibly create your own. We found there is a lot of tolerance for inefficiency and just accepting workflows for what they are because that's how they've done things forever. So for this session, you will learn what is Sage Alerts and Workflow, how it works, and see instances of not so complicated uses to solve common business challenges. Session aims to empower the audience with simple insights into utilizing features that integrate with Sage 100 and automate repetitive tasks. What is Sage Alerts and Workflow? Sage Alerts and Workflow, formerly known as Knowledge Sync, is a software solution designed to streamline and automate business processes by providing real-time alerts and customizable workflows. Basically, it could be considered as a monitoring tool that can send information that matches a set filter. And with that, there are different ways to create alerts. Simplest way is using or utilizing a query. A query determines whether specific conditions exist within an application's database. What it does is basically grabs information from a Sage 100 table and sends or emails that information when there's data that matches that filter to the user. For example, if you wanted to get an alert when an item goes below a reorder point threshold, once that item goes under, Sage Alerts and Workflow can actually send you that information via an email or a report listing all of those items. A few examples that we also have done for our customers are customer item expiration notification. If an item gets expired, it can send you a notification like a list of those items. Again, the reorder point, newly created customers with upcoming past due invoices, posted purchase order receipts, sales orders on hold, and expired sales order credit card authorizations. So that one actually is pretty cool because sales order pre-authorizations expire after 5 business days. And if you want to make sure that you are reauthorizing that credit card, you can set up an alert to let you know when an authorization does expire. Another way to report or send or another type of alert that you can set up with Sage Alerts and Workflow is using Crystal reports. So if you can think of Crystal reports or reports inside of Sage 100 that you already use, whether that's a custom or one of the canned reports inside of Sage 100, you can send that over to yourself as an alert. So with Crystal Reports is a business intelligence application used for designing and generating dynamic reports from various data sources. So as you can see here, outputs can be emailed or saved in a network folder in Excel, PDF, or CSV format. So a few examples that we've done is schedule financials delivery, a daily back order report, open sales order by promise date, time entry reports. If you have an add-on called Timekeeper, which keeps track of like login times for your users, you can get that sent over to you. Commission reports, monthly commissions, for example, you wanted to keep track or know or have a report sent to you for the past months, like commission reports, invoices past due. Few other things is basically monthly statements as well. If you wanted to get that sent over to yourself, you can do that. And that is part of the Crystal reports with query. So you can actually combine both where the query is waiting or looking for a trigger inside of Sage 100, not necessarily just a scheduled report being sent to you, combined with that report itself. One of the few things that we have done for our customers is a sales order fulfillment report, notification for produced items that are in sales orders, for example, sending a packing list or a bill of lading to customers when the order ships, right? So as you can see, you have a trigger there for that will query the report to be sent over once the order ships, for example, right? Customer statements. So for example, anybody that went below or actually went past due, you're able to send them automatically a statement based off of the query, year to date versus last year to date sales as well. So one of the things that we have done with Steward Technologies is actually automating a workflow. And I wanted to give you guys an example of what we've done for a customer. As you can see here, what we've implemented for them is automating the accounts receivable process. This used to be a repetitive weekly occurrence for the customer where they would print out the age invoice report, research or highlight whichever customers hasn't past due, go through every customer in customer maintenance to select or put them on credit hold, manually send over the statements to the customers and also a copy of the invoice and notify them that they've been put on hold. This used to take a few hours for them to do and basically the entire week to get done. And so what we've done is basically automated this for them. So as the process is on a daily occurrence, the system or Sage Alerts and Workflow actually looks for any customers that has a past due or would be past due for that day. And it at 2 p.m. it sends a notification to the accounting department internally that, hey, these are the customers that you will find or that will be put on credit hold this evening. At 8 p.m. it archives the old file or CSV file that it actually uses to put the customers on hold. And then at 8:10 p.m., as you can see on here, it creates the CSV file which has a list of those customer numbers that will be put on credit hold. And then at 8:15 p.m., it actually creates or imports that list into Sage 100, where it now assigns the customer or puts the customer on credit hold. And then there is also a temporary skip credit hold checkbox that we have created to the on the customer level, just in case the customer maybe has notified the our accounting department or your accounting department that, hey, we've already sent out a check. Please don't put us on credit hold. So there we have a temporary check box for temporary skip for credit hold for checkbox on the customer level. And then at 8:30 p.m., anybody that has been sent or that has been put on credit hold will receive that credit hold letter. Okay. And to give you an example, I'm actually going to show you guys what it would look like or what Sage Alerts and Workflow kind of looks like. As you can see on here, this is the step-by-step that we've actually created for that notification to put the customer on credit hold. The 2 p.m. piece is the one that sends over a notification to accounting and, hey, here's a list of customers that you will have or you will that maybe or that will be put on credit hold. And then removing the temp skip checkbox for that customer. And then the archiving, the putting somebody on credit hold, and also, or this is a file that creates the customer that will be put on hold, and this is what an import. So basically what we're utilizing is CSV files, producing those information over to in the back end and actually triggering imports into Sage 100 to do just that, to put them on credit hold, and also sending over the letters over to the customer. So as an example, we have this file put customers on credit hold, this is something that you can see on here, the customer number, you have the uh, customer name on here, and these are the ones that we put on hold, and this is what the import actually uses to put the customer on credit. And a few events that I wanted to show you guys as well is on the reorder points. This alert basically sends out a list of items that needs to, or that goes behind the reorder points threshold. So you can schedule it every Monday at 7 a.m., for example, or trigger it as the item goes below the threshold or below the reorder point. That can be sent over to I guess yourself. Going back into the presentation. This is again the step-by-step of what we've had. And that is it. Thank you for your time.